We are the original Saturday Menudo Club, except no substitutes. Ya no más.
The views and opinions expressed in the Saturday Menudo gatherings, livecasts, or videos do not necessarily reflect the views of the club, its sponsors, the hosts, or its supporters. All content is for information and entertainment purposes. We do support free speech.
To the stage, we have Perla. I'm so sorry, Perla. I apologize. Perla Hopkins, running for Lieutenant Governor. She's the best.
God bless you all for being here. Thank you to all the clubs, Saturday Menudo Club and Latinos for America First, Veterans for America First, and all of you lovely patriots.
Hoorah!
I kneel for the cross and I stand for the flag. My name is Perla Muñoz Hopkins and I am running to be your next Lieutenant Governor of the great state of Texas. I am a military spouse of 25 years, and the best job of all has been mother of 3 children. My husband and I have raised outstanding, patriotic, just intelligent, loving children that are now in their 20s. And so I know what I'm fighting for. I'm fighting for our children, and their children. I'm fighting for Texas. I have worked really hard the past 6 years at the Texas Capitol. Some of you candidates were talking about policy, and I've been collaborating on the same Republican Party of Texas legislative priorities for 6 years. Bills on border security, medical freedom, our property taxes, education, and most of all, keeping Texas children safe. I work with the grassroots leaders and volunteers across the state so they know my work ethic. When I have stood with you all shoulder to shoulder at the Capitol, we have fought to ban Democrat chairs, and we see where that has landed us. I have stood with the Texas caucus Republican folks, the state senators, and the House of Representatives to make sure that we have a Speaker of the House that we all desire, and that was Representative Cook, and we see where that landed us. I have stood with you all in our red shirts to save Texas kids, and at border, and also pro-life rallies at the Capitol. And as we talk about policy, what has been going on is that we keep our Attorney General so busy. We have bills that are written with so many loopholes. We can talk about Senate Bill 797, Senate Bill 10, and Texas is always being sued. I have the In God We Trust poster on the other table there, and it is because Texas was sued. There are stars on the back of the original poster, and there's 2 Texas flags. Well, the original bill did not stipulate that we could have 2 Texas flags or stars on the background of the poster, so we had to create one that followed the bill. We are so tired of using our own resources, of us being bused to the Capitol, and time again, we are just being rerouted. My top 3 broad priorities are: number 1, eliminate property taxes, because no Texan should be ever taxed out of their own home. Right. We should have, we have the right, our God-given right to property. We should be able to own our own homes. My children's great-grandmother from down the road here in Galveston County, she was with us for a little over 90 years of age until we lost her. She never had property tax relief. I am fighting especially for our seniors here in Texas. Number 2 priority, it is reform education. We are ranked number 40 among the 50 states. That is unacceptable when we are paying some of the highest property taxes across the country. How is that possible? Number 40. I speak as a teacher. We will put a halt to all those child predators in our public schools, and now the child crimes have reached the schools on the military bases, and that will not happen on my watch. I have signed the Denounce Care Pledge, eliminate property tax pledges, and Texas is not for sale. Number 3 priority, Texas is not for sale indeed. We will ban Sharia law. We will put a halt once and for all to the H-1B visas, and that is because I'm a woman of action. I will advise the Texas governor on day 1 to replace the Texas Education Agency Education Commissioner. He has got to go. It's been 10 years. He's nominated by the Texas governor. Almost on a daily basis, if you all follow the Texas scorecard, there are teachers being arrested for being inappropriate with our children. I say enough, enough. If we really wanted to do something right now, our governors, do something about Sharia law, protecting our children, something having to do with our property tax reduction, eliminating them, they would call an emergency hearing right now. Today, yes, today, tomorrow, on Monday. What is holding them back? But let me tell you, the impact that Doc Chambers is having, patriots like myself, all of you, helping us get our name out there, it has them shaking in their boots.
Good.
We need y'all. We need y'all, like Miss Martha, Pastor Martha was saying. Please go out and block walk with us. You have cards, my cards. Please go and tell a neighbor. You know who comes out and vote? Those that you are with at churches. Please let them know that on March 3rd, Texas children, Texas is on the line. I cannot express that even more. You have heard of from so many candidates today. I have been so blessed to advise, to work with U.S. Joint Chiefs of Staff throughout my entire adulthood, being spent in public service. I have volunteered for base commanders, for generals, for administrators, for heads of organizations. I know we had Moms for Liberty here earlier. I've been with them from the very onset, 5 years ago when they got started here in Texas. I served as the first Texas director for Moms for America. Again, I know what I'm fighting for, and that is our children. In 2021, I became the first Texas mom to be kicked out of her own children's school board meeting, because how dare I speak up not just for my kids at the time that were still in middle school and in high school, but how dare I speak up for the kindergartners. I got kicked out because they were giving a book, The ABCs of Equality, where they wanted to teach the little children that the letter S is for sex, the letter T is for transgender, the letter X is for xenophobia, T for other things, L for LGBTQ+. I can go on and on. O for oppression. How have we allowed this attack on the children of Texas? In the public schools alone, that is 5.5 million of them. So they kicked me out. And what I did was pick myself up, and in 2022, I became y'all's Republican nominee for the State Board of Education, District Number 5. And over 237,000 Texans cast their vote for me because they trust my leadership and my calls to action approach. I have earned 3 master's degrees in education. Like I told y'all, I've served our country in uniform very proudly. Thank y'all. And in 2019, when I went up against the school board, this is my immediate call to action. I am proud to have started that parent movement. Calls to action go out right now for anything like the Women's Privacy Act, kids' education, border security. This is how we fight. How excited are you all that on March 3rd, you have an army of military veterans running in the Republican primary. Do y'all know that? No one is talking about that. I keep telling journalists, let's put out those statistics. Because once we swear oath to defend and protect the Constitution, our women and our children, that doesn't leave us. So they will never silence me. I trust the Lord's plan. Amen. Whatever the outcome of this race, I will continue to fight harder than I ever before. So at this time, I just want to tell y'all, the Lieutenant Governor, I have had a lot of hate from, I guess, women haters. They say, why am I trying to do a man's job? Well, I want y'all all to know, and please share this. This job pays like a girl. It's under $8,000 a year. That's $8,000 more than I make because I serve as a volunteer policy and parental rights advocate. So I am in this for the right reasons. I am not beholden to any PACs, to any donors. I am beholden to you who need to help me save Texas children, save our education, save our affordability, and most of all, our sovereign republic. I will not let any foreign or domestic threat threaten our state's law and order or our Constitution or republic. I am Perla Muñoz Hopkins, running to be your next Lieutenant Governor. God bless y'all, and God bless Texas.
Awesome.